Cozy gamers, I hope that you are settled in with your snacks and drinks of choice because I have a boatload of upcoming cozy games to show you. In fact, in today's video, I have a whopping 13 cozy games that are coming out in April 2025. One of which might be my most anticipated game coming out this year. Oh my gosh, I've been so excited for today's video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Wade, and I can't wait to show off these upcoming 13 cozy games to you. Today's first game is for any city building fans out there who may be looking to escape the city life in search of sunshine and relaxation. This is Tranquil Isle. In the game, you can play in two various modes to suit your preference. The classic mode asks players to strategically place buildings on their island to attain certain goals and scoring, while their sandbox mode features the ultimate cozy experience, allowing you to create your perfect island without fear of limitations or requirements. I just adore the chill art style of this game with its cozy pastel color palette. So we'll see if the full game is just as chill when it sails its way onto Steam on April 18th. We're continuing with the island vibes in this next game that takes place on the Isles of Hawaii, and it's called Kitchen Sink Aloha. You play as one of two siblings, Kai or Kala, who are on a mission to revitalize their family's restaurant business. In addition to taking part in the cooking management gameplay, you'll also be able to befriend the locals and perhaps even find a romance in the process. So get ready to say aloha, because Kitchen Sink Aloha is arriving to Steam on April 7th. Typically, when I hear the word monster, I'd assume that things are going to be a little too spooky for my liking. But I think I can make an exception for the ferocious creatures in this next game. This is Monster Care Simulator. You play as a veterinarian of your very own care center and are tasked with providing personalized treatments for the critters in need. The more monsters that you care for, the more you'll be able to expand your clinic. Along the way, you may even be able to find rare eggs that you'll be able to hatch and raise in your cozy garden. I tried the demo for this game recently and can attest to it being a bundle of cozy chaos. Some of the monsters are just adorable little angels, while others I'm convinced are spawns of Satan himself. So, if you're ready for the cozy chaos, you'll want to grab this one when it comes to Steam on April 4th. Any fans of creature collector games like Pokemon will want to listen up for this next one. This is Portal Fantasy, a turn-based RPG where you can battle, capture, and adventure with these adorable creatures known as Portals. I'm usually pretty iffy on pixel-style games, but I've gotta say, the art in this one looks really cute. Although the game is launching as a single-player game, the developers do have intentions to launch a multiplayer mode in the future. This game does include combat in the form of turn-based battles, but if the gameplay looks like your cup of tea, then you'll want to check it out when it launches to PC on April 3rd. Next up is quite possibly the most cozy deck building game you've ever seen. In Nif Nif, a nefarious goo has corrupted the world around you. As your cute little piggy character, you'll set out to heal the critters and environments that are in desperate need of your help. The game features gardening and cooking mini-games, as well as procedurally generated maps for you to adventure your way through. Get ready to save the forest critters, because Nif Nif comes to Steam and Switch starting on April 1st. All aboard for this next game on today's list. It is called Locomoto, a game where you get to be the conductor of your very own cozy train. The game begins with you creating your own character before setting off on adventure. You'll be able to decorate your train to your liking, as well as travel outside the bounds of your train to see what the world has to offer. Along the journey, get ready to meet new furry friends that you can invite aboard your train, where you'll be able to cater to them and provide the most comfy passage possible. I am definitely keeping my eye out for this cute game. Locomoto is making its journey to Steam on April 8th. Did you enjoy playing with Polly Pocket as a kid? And no, I'm not talking about the later iterations that had those rubber clothes like the ones that one girl at my childhood birthday party ripped completely apart. I'm talking about the original version that came in the form of a cute compact case. And this next game is seriously feeding that nostalgia. This is called Tiny Garden, a chill strategy and puzzle-based game where you can grow your very own garden. The crops you harvest can then be used to exchange for cute decor to create a cozy space of your liking. If you're ready for a nostalgia fix, be on the lookout for this game when it comes to Steam on April 8th. As a kid, I also used to play lots of simulator and business management games, like Mall Tycoon, and this next game is giving lots of nostalgia from those days. In Food Park Manager, get ready to design your own park set amid a bustling city and brimming with various food stalls and vendors of your choosing. You'll need to perfect various recipes, as well as adapt to in-game events that can affect the day-to-day of your business. Food Park Manager is coming to Steam on April 15th. Detective Dodson is on the case in his first titular game. In this story-driven adventure, you play as an investigator scouring the streets of colorful India. You'll need to complete evidence boards, dress up in varying disguises, and even take part in Bollywood-style dance numbers. The developers are from India themselves and state that they wanted to introduce their beautiful home into video game culture. This game may contain themes of loss, but if you're ready to help Dodson achieve his dreams, then you can check out Detective Dodson when it moseys its way onto Steam on April 24th. In this next adventure game called Pilo and the Hollow Book, you play as a cute fox adventuring his way through the stars. You'll traverse beautifully hand-painted planets, and along the way, be able to create stickers that can be used in your handy-dandy encyclopedia. What discoveries will you make along your journey? And will you be able to uncover the mystery of the tar? It's up to you when Pilo and the Holobook launches to Steam on April 10th. One of my favorite puzzle games of all time, The Talos Principle, is getting a remaster called The Talos Principle Reawakened. In The Talos Principle, you awaken as a newly born robot, tasked with solving puzzles in the beautiful open worlds around you of various styles and locales. All the while, an imposing voice calls out to you with instructions on how to go about your new life. Do you heed its warnings? Or make your own mark on this mysterious world? The remaster boasts beautiful visuals, having been rebuilt using Unreal Engine 5. In complete honesty though, it's only been 10 years since the original game came out, and to me, the graphics of the original game have not aged poorly whatsoever in that time and still hold up to this day. So I'm not really sure why they decided to come out with a remaster so soon, and I don't know if it will be worth it for someone who's already played the original. But if you've never played the game, then I highly recommend picking up this remaster, as it not only will include the original game's fantastic DLC, but also a new chapter. Prepare to be reawakened when The Talos Principle Reawaken emerges on Steam, also on April 10th. In Windy Story, you play as the brand new farmer at Windchime Ranch. Not only can you partake in typical farming sim activities such as gardening, fishing, and animal care, but you'll also need to attract new townsfolk and create accommodations to suit their needs. If you're ready to settle into this cozy way of life, then you can grab Wind Story on Steam or Switch on April 10th. Alright, I saved my most anticipated one for last, and some of you guys might already know about it because I can't shut up about it on my streams. You may have guessed already, but the last game for today is one called Blueprints. You play as the grandnephew of the late Herbert Sinclair, who owned a spacious estate known as Mount Holly. In a twist of fate, old Uncle Sinclair has decided to bequeath his entire estate to you. But on one condition. All you have to do is find the 46th room in his 45-room estate. No biggie, right? The demo for this game came out a year ago, and guys, I kid you not when I say it was hands down the best demo that I have ever played. The cozy art style and inclusion of puzzles are what initially drew me to this game. But the unique gameplay, unlike any other game out there, is what really sucked me in. I'll definitely be sharing gameplay of this over on my Twitch and YouTube gameplay channel, both under the name Wade Lady. So if you haven't followed me over on those channels, I'd appreciate it so much. And you are not going to want to miss Blueprints when it comes to PC on April 10th. In case you didn't know, this is a brand new channel made for cozy adventurers like you in mind. So if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, that would really be appreciated. I can't wait to show even more cozy games to you soon. Until next time.